neighborhood. Thought I'd just do a little quick thing about how I handled my notices in the mail from their county. My rescissions I did. Basically what I did was this. I checked the mail. I got these notices. I took them home. Yeah, there's a road right there. I could see it with my spotting scope. Anyways, I got these notices, took them home, I stamped them, gave them back to my friend. We're going to return them, registered mail, to the building inspector. Postmaster General wouldn't let us. So what I did was I stamped them, put them, and gave them back to my buddy, and he returned them, and I put them in the post office box. You know, the out-of-town mail. And I called up the postmaster, and I said, what's going on? And she said she couldn't send those registered mail. So I'm like, okay, well, last time I rescinded something, they ignored it, and I had $150,000 in warrants put out, and I had to get them all dismissed, and a judge and 3 district attorneys had to resign while I was in jail for contempt, and I don't want this to happen again. And I said, I don't live in a federal zone identified by zip code or abbreviated state designation, and I said zip codes are voluntary, and I said I'm being targeted by the code enforcement. I said that they're trying to legally put liens on my home, even though the Supreme Court has ruled that you can't exert acts of ownership over properties they do not own. Code enforcement does not own, even in the city limits. And I basically went on and rambled and ranted, and she finally goes, what do you want me to do? I said, I want you to return these notices as undelivered to the code enforcement guy, building inspector. She says, okay. And I'm going to give her some balm for that. But I haven't been to the mail for 11 months because I'm afraid now everybody's getting notices from the water district. What you got to do is the same thing that I did with my notices from the building department, you got to do with the building, the notices from the water district. Because they're going to threaten you with $1,000 a day fines for not complying with their new stuff. Now, you accept mail with zip codes on it and abbreviated state designation. That's how they get jurisdiction over you. That's how they close down all the California clubs. The DEA sent all the owners of the buildings, hey, we're going to close you down if you blah, blah. And what happened was everybody accepted that mail on the shops, and then they closed everybody down. And they got jurisdiction because you accept that mail, you come in the federal zone. What I did was, with my notices, I rescinded them. I said, hey, hold on a second, I'll spell my name in all capitalized letters. I don't live in the federal zone. I don't abbreviate. I don't live in I live in California, and I don't have a zip code. And that's how I am standing on land right here, right now, outside of the jurisdiction of the IMF. I'm here with the house without any building permits, and I'm holding solid since '09, and this is the second time I've done it since '06. So, without this kind of knowledge, I've done it before. Anyways, that's all I got to say, and I'll wrap it up, and hope everybody's enjoying the spring day here. It's nice and warm, it's warming up, and have a nice day. See you next time.